Hey, what is going on everybody, Arte here and welcome back to a new Uprising DLC video. So what you're looking at right now is a 26-5 team deathmatch gameplay on the map Vertigo using the Diamond MTAR with the quick draw handle, the fast mag and also the adjustable stock. Now I'll get into the rest of the class setup in a second, but at first I wanted to talk about the map itself for a little bit. So first up, when I was watching the Uprising DLC trailer, I was kind of hoping that Vertigo would be the new High Rise. High Rise is a map from Modern Warfare 2 for those of you that don't know, and it is one of my most favorite maps out of every single Call of Duty. Anyway, I can tell you right now that Vertigo is nothing like High Rise from Modern Warfare 2. It is a little bit similar to Overwatch from Modern Warfare 3 actually. Now Overwatch was one of the DLC maps from Modern Warfare 3. I think it was part of the final Modern Warfare 3 DLC package, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Anyway, there are a ton of long lines of sight on the map Vertigo, making this map incredibly suited towards people that love to run around with assault rifles and also LMGs. Now the assault rifles are my go-to weapons. I really love to run around with the assault rifles, mainly because the assault rifles actually used to be the best weapons in all the previous Call of Duties, maybe apart from COD 4, because the MP5 was incredibly powerful and so was the P90, but then again the M16 was also very powerful. Anyway, if you want to do well with the assault rifles on this map, then I would personally recommend you to stick to the left side of the map itself. There is a ton of cover over here. As you can see, you can simply go from box to box. You can also go down here and kind of like camp the stairs for a little bit, because enemies are sure to come to you in time. Now if you want to rush around with an SMG or even a shotgun for that matter, though I have to say that I personally wouldn't recommend you to run around with a shotgun, mainly because you're probably going to end up dead on this map. But if you want to rush around with an SMG, then I would personally recommend you to stick to the right side of the map. The right side of the map features a lot of close range engagements. Now another thing you should know is that in the middle of the map you will actually find this square section. Now the thing is that if you want to do well with the SMGs, you might actually want to patrol this area. I personally wouldn't go in there with an assault rifle, mainly because the lines of sight are just a little bit too short, but I also wouldn't go in there mainly because you can just go in there from every single direction. You can, I think, go in there from either 3 or 4 directions, so it is going to be a pain in the ass to actually hold it down, but if you can successfully hold it down, then you're definitely going to be getting a ton of kills. Anyway, the class setup that was running in this video is shown on screen now. It's the MTAR with the quick draw handle, the fast mag and also the adjustable stock. My wildcards are first off perk 2 greed, allowing me to have a second perk 2, and also primary gunfighter, allowing me to have a third attachment. My first perk is hardline, my 2 second perks are toughness and scavenger, or maybe I should say my 2 second perks are as always toughness and scavenger, and my third perk is dexterity. Now the combination of the adjustable stock, the quick draw handle and also the fast mag is one of my go-to assault rifle class setups when I actually want to rush around with the assault rifles. Now if you do not want to show up on the minimap, then I would personally recommend you to go for either the adjustable stock, the fast mag and the silencer, or for the adjustable stock, the quick draw handle and the silencer, and then of course also switch hardline for ghost. Anyway, I use hardline just to get my score streaks a little bit faster. Now because I'm a team deathmatch player and I only play team deathmatch more or less, I think I play team deathmatch about 90% of the time, so I get my score streaks 20% faster. Now if you play something like domination or kill confirmed or even any other objective game type for that matter, you will get your score streaks about 12.5 to 15% faster. Now I use toughness just to make sure that I can win my gunfights more easily, because toughness makes sure that you do not flinch off of target when you're in a gunfight, when you're being shot at for that matter. Now I keep seeing comments of people saying that toughness is just one of those perks that isn't really necessary, but I definitely do see a difference in when I'm not using the perk, because if I'm not using toughness I do tend to lose a lot more gunfights. Then scavenger, just to make sure that I do not run out of ammo, I use scavenger also almost 90% of the time, just like toughness. And then dexterity. Now dexterity allows you to mental and climb obstacles faster. It also allows you to hipfire faster after sprinting. Now in this case on the map Vertigo, dexterity is probably one of the most useless perks that you can choose, mainly because it just doesn't help you out much. If you, just like me, just stick to the left side of the map, there really isn't anything to climb over, plus I'm not really hipfiring with the assault rifles either. I would personally recommend you to switch it up for something like tactical mask or even engineer for that matter, but in this gameplay I was still using dexterity because I played on the map studio before this game actually started. Anyway, sure to try this setup if you also want to rush around for the assault rifles every now and then. Other than that, I could also recommend you to run with the MSMC and then stick to the other side of the map, or even maybe go for the Scorpion, because I did play another game on Vertigo and I was using the Scorpion. I think my final score was something like 20-8. It wasn't the best, but the Scorpion actually did work pretty well. And what I did then is I actually stick to the right side of the map and I tried to run into their spawn, because the thing is that the Scorpion has an immense fire rate, so you're literally going to be winning almost every single close range gunfight, at least if you're not running out of ammo before you actually get the kill. Anyway guys, that was it for my Vertigo gameplay. Now later today I will also post the map Magma. I'm not sure how late I will post it though, mainly because right now in every single game that I get into, everybody is either voting for Encore or for Studio or for Random, so we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, if you haven't checked out my previous videos yet covering both Studio and Encore, then be sure to click the links in the description to check them out. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, a like rating would as always be very much appreciated. If not, that is of course cool as well. On the screen right now is my latest video, which is my Encore gameplay commentary. If you haven't checked out that video yet and you are interested in checking it out, then be sure to do so. With that said, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see some of you next time. Take it easy.